what will they talk about today?
Everything in it.
Wanna very first like
Why you get 2 cups?
tea then water. In it.
Sicko.
Yeah, I mean, I did declutter like how they talk.
These soft boys they never age. How though? Declutter. Never heard that word before, sir.
I did declutter like
I never heard that word before.
I do a lot today, so I just dey calm the energy. Like my energy be like too high, so I for calm the energy. In it. I really bad, like yeah.
Your energy be too high.
It be too like yeah. It be like too robust. So
Hey.
as I finish the things I do for the day, you know, I for sort of like make it calm down. Calm down or calm down.
Calm down. I'll be silent to say calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down or calm down.
At the work where I go talk some lady be she come to shop there. I talk house. Say where I go check dictionary inside. It be half. The L be silent.
It be half.
Half.
Family Guy we Brian and Stewie. Then Brian they talk cool whip. I don't know if you see that video.
Yeah.
WHIP cool whip. He said why Brian they stress on the H like that cool whip. I said no cool whip.
Yeah.
Cool whip.
I swear. Yeah, that's it. So you're not gonna know. You're not really not gonna know. Unless you actually see them talking and say, okay.
Dream come true or dream come through?
In both ways, isn't it?
You say those things check contextual thing.
So when you say like bubbles came through, it means like yeah, you do what you for do.
Yeah.
So if dream came through, I mean it means the dream actually happened, didn't it? Where dream came true, no quarry. Anyway, what do you talk about? That's in it.
I mean, today we wanna very first, like we do test upon test of audio and video, and now we are here with Christy. Shalom, then Christy. Thank you. Then why when a podcast name be why?
Because we ask absurd questions about things people don't really ask questions about. Why? Yeah, the glass be difficult to drink from, I swear.
I'll try more. How?
I feel German. Prost. Yeah, boy. So today, what be the why for the day?
I mean, when our first episode mostly sort of like they come talk about why, like why or why.
Why?
The H should be silent. Why? When our first episode is like talking about why when a podcast in name be why.
Have we already talked about that?
Is it?
We talk about.
We not talk about them.
We ask absurd questions.
Okay, right? Yeah. So
about.
I mean, so
things we let us know that really ask questions about.
So like, I mean, so
any useless question you go buck on a head inside.
Then we
go
ask.
Place. So when a useless question is there, your head inside right there.
When a useless question, why with the chop?
Very interesting point. Why with the chop?
Because sometimes, Chale, chopping the ball.
Definitely. This thing where I go talk with menace they go mad. I talk say chopping actually be boring.
Menace.
I did New York we do like some this thing we for an work there. With the chop. I talk say chopping actually be boring.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be the type that guy at the tell say chopping boring.
Yeah.
See, how can you say that?
How can you say that, innit?
I said, yeah, it be boring. So I think you say you dey do the same actions over and over again till say the food go finish. You'll go tap 4 to 6 hours later. You go turn up then go repeat the same thing you did 4 to 6 hours ago.
Why?
Why is chop? But apparently, them say for sustain one body, so Chale.
I mean, we for sustain one body, but I mean, I dey feel say we will get to like a time where we go sort of like maybe you go have like injection, right? Because the food we dey chop all is like a nutrient based thing, right? It's like nutrient based thing. Where like if you dey hunger, that is it. That enzymes where you do idea your stomach inside where they eat on the walls and what be the name? Gastric something. I don't know. It not be gastric juice. Like gastric juice is not an enzyme.
No.
BB. I forget, but
with the acids where they eat into your stomach walls or something. I know the cry. I do by your chair.
swear when
I do by your chair.
when like you actually for sort of like satisfy that, right? So the only reason why you feel hunger is like when there is nothing in your stomach and those like enzymes start eating on your stomach walls, right? So like I feel like we go get to a time where maybe go feel inject, then it will satisfy that thing because like it's a biological science thing. Then the more we get to know about that thing, then you don't have to like eat all of these things. You just go like inject, then that will be taken care of. And yeah.
Better yet, imagine say so basically all the food you they get one way or the other, they come from the sun.
Yeah.
Literally.
Energy.
Yeah. So the energy they go into your plant, the plant go convert it into food. Animals will chop the food. They also go chop animals, then the plants. Imagine say we'll get to a point where we go get like suits where we go to wear, where we go absorb the sun's energy directly to make food for the body. Straight up. You know they hear say go chop. So far as you don't work for the sun inside there,
you start.
You know that. And let me say, you're not gonna feel hungry because of every single time, the right amount of nutrients is produced and
right, I get it.
Ingested into the body.
So it's like your body turn into some some thermodynamic something where it convert like so. I mean, like the comparison be like some like your body would turn some sort of like a solar panel. So say if you absorb the thing at them, you turn them into something useful.
Literally. Some places are bulk, them rabbit holes don't are bulk. Some things you go here, it be guy.
That be at that level be category 3 civilization. You see those things on like I don't know, say civilization be the right word. Category 3, is it civilization?
I wouldn't really talk. Type
3 or something. Yeah, type 3, yeah.
But everything, so I be manage the speculation. So that one, I mean, you go take them to heart like that. But
oh yeah, definitely, like yeah.
We just as advancement they go on, at some point, we will grow out of this state of like
right. Cause I mean,
we have to grow out of this state. So I will say we'll get to some point, no matter what we do, this earth will collapse.
Yeah.
For find new world. As you find new world, we not go fit. You chop every single time.
Yeah.
Some minutes for die off in the space.
Natural selection.
Some minutes go die off in the spaceship. Where it go set for a new home. Then the minutes where them go fit down the suit, then still maintain their body. Them go live on, then pass them genes on to the next generation. So them minutes all a lot of people will die off in the spaceship.
I swear. But I mean, food
hard.
one like today we don't chop food. Then like as we cook some, then you go chop. Like why? So human we are wired in such a way, say if they do something where it's sort of like it take some sort of like inconvenience from we are, then we look for the next like thing to do to sort of like eliminate that inconvenience. But I feel like, standing in the kitchen or doing all of those things, I mean, time consuming
That's why
and everything.
private chefs do.
But I mean, somebody is still doing it, and then you still have to wait for them. What if you see that thing where like the hunger, nothing,
Yeah,
he started itching.
that's why the private chef did. If somebody they love to cook, so you know they really be bothered about spending time in the kitchen. He always the cook, so you know we get to that point say you go home to that extent. But if you be you pair, actually the home they procrastinate. You go procrastinate, sir. They say, the point you catch there, Chale, man for go do something, but man the shake. That one's where you take the spoon out of the hand, the shake. Gary Nick, there, say you for chop Gary, so say you will stabilize your energy before you go cooking. Listen.
Your man go feel bed 3 a.m. Then
I swear. Boy, yeah. I say if you don't chop food at like 12 a.m., man.
I swear.
Don't chop anything before. Man, up. That time so at the work nights. Man, up. I see say Chale. I heard one chop rice. Right be some boring thing. I chop rice, Chale. I say nah. The way things they go, unless I go do some food. 12 a.m. Boy, the way the food hits, it be gangster
12 a.m.
12 a.m.
12 a.m. for food. They tell you they travel across Ghana. Then you go meet some chop baby for the rooftop.
You grab a show. I swear, go. You imagine,
I swear.
Like rolling, you feel go side. You don't go see anything. You don't even see village or lights. They go see some small house. We did some kind of video.
I swear.
Chop back. Go walk inside. Nobody did there, but somebody found the food.
I swear, ghost that you pa.
But man, the punks for trust on
Chale.
Chale boy.
But for find something to that food, we had a silly question.
I bet that guy I don't know, I forget his name. That guy where you say they want to live to like 2,000 years. Where they suck like 150
pills a day.
So
maybe BBB Johnson was it.
Brian Johnson was it. The man, Chale. I mean, you go follow that guy in this thing, but I mean, you the fast. I mean, you the fast.
I mean, like at the fast, but they do 16. That they do 18. Chale, I go 20 before. But at 20, I do one for a week. Then the reason why I shown be say then I like sort of like within that 4 hours. You say the gym too, so like you actually for still take the nutrients. So within that 4 hours, instead of like you for sort of like clamp down everything, like into like within that 4 hours. Yes, Anna.
Useless.
We at here come 18. 18 they are do check. But I mean, then 18 be suitable for work we, so that but I did it actually. It comes 16. No, originally it be 16, we go 20, we come 18, now back to 16. But the 16 be actually like by the first man. My next like food be 11 a.m. tomorrow, which is
the guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like food is, I mean, as I study first way, as you say, food is overrated because like if I the hunger, where like I take something like slightly like a biscuit, I go feel make okay for like the next 2 hours.
Interesting.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, only if they do like some like sort of like giddy thing be. If they do anything giddy, then that one you actually will go. But if they do things where like they lift things, like
what you know,
it's like you do construction or something, then you say you go 5. I swear.
You know, go back home. Yeah, you can see, say, yeah, nah, Chale boy.
Unless they can't take you. But food, I mean, yeah. That Brian Johnson or whatever. The guy they do too much actually.
Man, they just do too much. You go do that and toothpick go kill him. Toothpick.
But I mean, you won't like I know they get up. If he's spy, I'll say he even the age. Or be a horse.
I mean,
somebody
not the kind of age, but I check in age. I mean, it still they look like he grew over then. I mean, God,
he be younger than your age. You actually feel old.
Your man feel like skeleton. It feel like he did die.
Where like his skin to be shiny be.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I really do skin treatment and things. Anti-aging skin treatment.
Nah, anti-aging way they go like that. Make what I mean.
I just say you don't say they grow. They look plastic.
Yeah, something like that.
Plastic.
Plastic, they're plastic.
They look plastic.
Shout out to Camille Yembe.
Come on. You see, as part of the video, them take the translation count the down there. The guy. Plastic. Your man they look plastic.
I swear.
That thing be just for the age, innit? Like Chale, grow old and die.
I swear. I mean,
manage with him, the one chop 150.
That be my target. And like 150.
That leads to my next question. Why?
Okay, another silly question. Why people they won't find solution to aging?
That's the question that makes you. I mean, you say the one chop 150. No? So answer.
Okay, all right.
Why you don't want chop 150? Like I mean, that question. Why you don't want chop 150?
I say I don't want chop 150.
Why?
And my straightforward answer be sake of experience. I want to experience reality for as long as possible. I want to experience reality for as long as possible. As humanly possible.
They don't experience human reality for as long as possible. What if there are other realities in there where you could be experienced?
But I don't know. That be what I do plus this reality.
So why you know go find out?
Nah, that's open as you do.
What's the song?
I come do
Your man catch a somebody and say, Jesus, we didn't quite see ourselves.
Jesus, I quite John.
Running a coupon, Jesus, I quite John. I swear. But I know it makes sense though. Like, why don't chop 150?
No, but why they make sense? The reason why you even go, like say you go chop like 80 or something is you came to meet that. So you think that is normal. That is what somebody living in Liverpool in the 1800s, late 1800s, and then early 1900s go figure say at the lifespan of a Liverpool citizen, not citizen, or like, yeah, English citizen living in Liverpool at 37 years old as a lifespan. Late 1800s and like between late 1800s and like early 1900s. The average lifespan of somebody living in Liverpool was like 37 or something like
37
plus or minus. So like I swear. So like if you are born into such society, your mind to do is say that is the normal thing, right? Now healthcare and everything sort of like improve one way or the other. So like if you chop like 80 or 75, you figure say it be normal. That is why you think it is normal. But then we are moving towards like some era where, hundreds would come like a normal thing. That is what I believe.
But why though? What? I
see.
Me, I don't want chop 70. I don't care about the age.
Yeah.
Life is about fulfillment. So, but you go feel live 5 years for this world inside.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know why it did here, but then if you be fulfilled, you be fulfilled. It not be about how long you live and for the fulfillment. If you live where you chop 30, where you die, then what?
It be true.
Be fulfilled life there. That be all. So, be surprised my life be fulfilled there. 50. I dev self, bad.
Fulfillment can be sort of like a good thing about success than fulfillment and those kind of things. Like it can be repeated. It's like if you fulfill something, you would want to move on to like the next adventure,
And then it means you be fulfilled, innit?
But
fulfillment not be really like.
But we are humans. We are not really like sort of. So like fulfillment actually be like the end of all things. It's like, I'm done.
Nah, I don't feel say like Goofy talk say like I'm done. In a way like I'm done. Like Goofy catch points where you feel say you left safer. You do you do something, you do what you feel say go fit do in all your might. Check like Jesus, 33, your man dead. If he do what he do, he feel say he go fit do now. You know that.
Jesus said, who he sign off in for in dying Herod?
I know you can't himself.
That guy be psychotic pass.
Barnabas. So Barnabas was there. Your man
made a choose between then Jesus we
your man stood the room the earth.
Yeah, it's okay. Then give him some cares, be right?
Nah, I mean I don't know. That one, what do you think became?
Say like he never would die.
Yeah, Barnabas. Yeah, I don't know. Can't wait them care some. But Barnabas, your man be free man. I should say what times you turn a fake apostle.
I swear. I don't. Maybe he himself will be a current pope self.
Yeah, Pope in the center.
Your man go take Saint Peter.
He hard Chale. It go be hard to aspire. You see, say Chale. Barnabas, man. Hey, Barnabas. You dey give my life up for Barnabas.
I swear.
But Jesus' story, they be wild. Your man go the forest inside, go Christ. I say, Lord.
The way I ever walk on was a David.
Dear. Is this a human side? The come on, spy. I say, nah, boy.
Talk to
Why?
Remember, you are not a human after all.
I swear.
I say, Pow. But Peter actually to be mafia though. No be Peter wait and say the hen or the cock
Charlie.
go what? You go that bro for going.
Your man deny him 3 times before.
Oh, Charlie,
hen was a cock crew.
Yeah.
Your man.
And now I was me.
Jesus. Jesus who?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
I've never seen this guy before, innit?
Jesus who?
Yeah, I said Bisano. Yeah, sure. Yeah, what's on your aquarium namu? I say, Jesus no kwaku ana kwaku Jesus ana.
Come now. Your man feeling way the cock crew feeling the way. I say, oh Charlie.
Then no, your man the one pretends he boy.
He cry for the down there. This guy. But that's what I talk. Into that be in part. So you live a fulfilled life.
I mean, well,
if actually like the world actually be like a play
like that,
like a play where they on stage for the most part, where they unravel.
That be the next question. Where can actually they can be?
Everybody they play.
It's like is the universe deterministic?
Is the universe deterministic? To an extent, that's what I believe.
Explain.
Well, it feels like nothing be absolute.
Yeah,
high probability day.
Yeah.
So the high probability say something will collide with something and form something day. But at the same time, there's some 0.001% say it will form what it will form, or it would do something else.
Definitely.
So the fact say it always collide with form something else, no, it means say like
that will always be the outcome.
So the thing is say it be deterministic in a way, as in nothing is absolute, but the highest probability will prevail. That's what I think.
This can be crazy.
That's to me.
It be deterministic in such a way, say nothing is absolute. So then nothing is absolute in itself is like not deterministic.
So I mean, it not be 100%, but then 90% say great probability. 50 for 1% say. But that's why I talk like that sense, Charlie. It be, I feel say the highest probability of things will prevail. Like no matter what, I mean, like Jesus in the state, I can go for you say you know go do.
Yeah.
It go feel happen so, but then at the end of the day, as to be close to God, you know what's up.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the like sort of like the most like likely, which explains itself, like the most likely things for the universe inside actually be probability, whether it is high or low. So like it's like what entropy sort of like they sort of describe, like time sort of moves in sort of like a single direction, which is not absolute, because time can actually be reversed. Just that the number of things that, like, the sort of like event of permutations we for come together to form, that for the time to be reversed, is so improbable that you think that it is impossible, but then it is likely. Just that it is.
As if you think of time as in a real thing, but time really no they exist.
I mean, time is a social construct. We give them sake of how we the age, which is described by entropy. So it will let you think that time is like moving in a certain direction.
But no,
Of course.
it had to.
So where are we?
To be that's right. I will be hard to actually understand it, but I feel say them honest way they always they try to understand the universe, I try to speculate and then things way. I feel say they do too much. I feel say like we will catch your points where like if the universe really do unravel, it would be just the simplest mathematical equation where they wanna universe inside where we go based on ourselves. Why did we even try?
That is true. Because
It go like that is how I feel say it go feed.
Yeah. 100%.
Very simple. Very, very simple.
That be like what I dey feel personally. I dey feel say we can actually sort of like anything that we dey want like understand about like the universe, we can determine it on this earth. We can actually like just on this earth, no go travel go anywhere. There are certain things that can actually tell you how the whole universe is.
Everything is replicated in like to the like finest detail.
And I think like things are wired that way, right? That you can always use like everything can be sort of like determined in a simplistic way. Just that like the kind of knowledge that we need to even get that simplicity, we just no reach there yet because I say we dey think too much.
We do too much. That's why I thought like, this reality
less is more. It comes to less is more. Like, if you don't like do too much, that is when you actually like achieve the highest.
That's right. The reality,
Which is like
it's about just living life.
Ironic, isn't it? Yeah. Is the universe a paradoxical thing? Like,
guess we never know.
Because at the end of the day, everything is nothing. So it is like paradoxical.
Everything is nothing, and nothing is everything.
Can you
nothing
imagine?
Makes everything. Actually, sadness. It be sad pass. Everything you do hope for ends up being nothing. But it's not actually about that side. That's what minutes really worry about. Like, it's not really about the results. It's about the experience.
Yeah.
If for the experience this reality to the utmost, to your utmost ability, if you're actually right, why don't? And just experience them. Like you try, live too long, live too quick, live too fast. Relax, and experience them. But I think we say relax.
Declutter.
This guy. The first be human there, it will be hard saying you go relax. Now
my inner Japanese girl. I mean, the universe is chaotic.
So far as be human, it will be hard saying you go feel that.
Like chaotic. I think when a natural state is chaos. That is why you can't just sit there. Because if you sit there, you will self-destruct.
In a way. Yeah. But
why? Like, why is that? It's like
if you just innate
wiring or something.
Sort of yearning to be like you break them down. I mean, it will be concepts where like I still wrap my mind around them concepts. But them why concept we more times later on could discuss. But then at the end of the day, you check like we every single one just the move towards like a point. So no matter what you will do, you always go want to take that next step forward.
Yeah.
Like that be literally everything about like for everything that exists in the universe. We always move one step forward to like that conglomerate whole.
And and like you say, energy will always be emitted, right?
Mhm.
Constantly. But then it is what you are going to use it for that will determine like what will happen. So whether you want to channel it for this or that,
Mhm.
the constant like emission of there is like a constant emission of like energy. So it is up to you to use it for something.
Okay.
That is why chaos will always be there. But then do you want to make it like a positive chaos or like a negative chaos?
I don't think it's just like them creativity like they talk. No?
Mm.
It's the same thing. Like once things way you go fit calm somebody in head inside.
Yeah.
You go think about now. You go see years later and somebody do for them like across the world.
I swear.
Like that just it no be something where it check like it just they come to one person. It be like things where it be spread out. So, like
Yeah.
it be them kind of concepts where it check like we all they dip into one sort of consciousness.
Mhm.
So if it dey inside, anybody go fit dip into one. But that's just something. If you just free flowing energy where they come. But some else they really feel I'm like intensely. I just know they really like I just they feel them intensely, but they really not know like how them go direct them.
Mhm.
Majority of the population really know they feel that. Or them just they ignore 'em in a way.
I think they do ignore it.
That's why I talk. That's why I think. So of check like them scientists, the inventors, and them ministry. Them all them will get the answers. Wait, them destructive parts with them ministry, them guys, Ted Bundy, them.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Coming to the next A. So it's like the other day then we talk about like serial killers, then let's say serial killers or creators. Let's say creators, like
Every
in this context,
it's not be
creators.
serial killer special. I would like creators then destroyers.
Yeah. Creators and destroyers, which is like negative chaos and positive chaos.
The same coin, different sides.
Yeah.
Same energy they come. It be where you just go direct them thoughts.
Same way of sort of like using the energy to sort of like manipulate reality.
Even the same thing.
Form
It check like hammer. You get hammer. You go fit take hammer build house. You go fit take hammer whack somebody in head and make it die. Stone to be the same thing. You go fit take stone strike this thing creates fire. I will take stone hit somebody in eye with Chale boy. That thing you know good. Somebody throw stone whack my head sometime if I the time I do primary. It happened 2 times. Charlie. But if that thing so like if it's the same thing, but then it depend on what you go use them for. They literally be like, where at the first say that thing they replicate throughout like every single like life, everything
single thing.
Everything they do. So at the end of the day, no matter where they were born you, no matter who you be, no matter how you are, for the actual life that you have chosen to live, or you don't want to live,
yeah.
Everything they have for to live that life, or to learn like from that life, it's already given.
Yeah.
It be some crazy this thing. Be like we don't want more. Like we don't want more. But literally, everything, the actual life, the purpose, for that purpose, everything has been given, has been provided already, which is actually crazy. You have some minutes go. I don't know, say if you hear them stories before, like if you go search for say then at the end, they will get all the money, but I say, oh Charlie, and them get and can spend more time with my family and things. I mean, in the same way to somebody too will go search money, say he never will get money, but he always go busy in body. At the end, you go see, say, Charlie, if I don't go search money, say if we are tap with Charlie, me them at this end, my family hang out and can be guy. There is a story I read for some movie inside. See, some businessman will go like some country where some fisherman be there, will go fish, they will buy some few fish, like substantial amount, come home, then he will sell some, then will take some, go house. He go chop. Where business say, so like it close early. Then he talk, business so we close it. What did they go do? He say he go house, then go chop plus him wife then kiddies. we go chop. Then later on in the evening, we'll go like some jazz club or something, and we go play jazz plus in friends and things, and then we go chill out for that. When people tell me, I say, why they do that? Why? Like, sort of, you get time.
Yeah.
Make you go, you go fee, give them like capital, make you go, then go fish more, then get more fish. Then go fee establish like huge company, go fee go establish company for US, then go get big money, then go retire, they will come back, they'll come live the life they want. Maybe then say like, okay, so you don't want to make it establish company. Say, yeah, big company for US, then go US, then go establish headquarters, then things for you. Say, yeah. Maybe I say, so if you finish then what you go do? They just say, yeah, they just go come back to like in country, then come chop plus in white, then go play jazz plus in French. Wait, if you want to tell them, say, you already do that. So why you go through all that trouble just to
come and
circle
do
around and come and do the same thing that gives him the best life he wants? So it's just like yeah, depend on what like you really hear. So I feel like what do they like that man's way them they do them born things, they create more things now. It'll be literally like almost always the reason mean say them they want money. It just
no.
Them for create something.
If you create,
if you don't create something,
if no creator,
you just did it. You just make it useless.
You know, I mean, like a person like that, if they are not doing the thing at that rate in a positive way, they are going to channel that energy to distract. That is the thing. Like they will distract.
Well, the thing is, them universal laws, if you provide value, you will get like resources.
That is
so
how it
always
is. Straight up.
Like they will always be rich and they will always get richer. So you provide value. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of men they go into more greed and more this thing. But at the end of the day, when you spy the trajectory now, them they create business and they create
always.
If the creation way it really matter to them. The money and things be just second hand things.
I mean, money always that be what you do. Like I know the bar about certain like societies. Money not be primary. Money is a consequence. Where currency even in itself be like some sort of like a unit of measurement. Right? It's like, okay, like you do this, but then the society they assign maybe 2 billion to what you are doing. It doesn't mean that like this is some cash there, right? But then some society actually will see 2 billion like, oh, money, like no. And then like they would want to jump like the primary step of producing something, then want to get the money. What did you do?
So
I mean, like
at the show for Walmart sometimes we someone complain say like Walmart they make like more money or something, they complain about something like that. I will say like you they buy meat. If Walmart no there, where all them stores no there.
Unless you go kill the antelope,
the antelope in the cross.
I swear.
You go kill. So that time is say, Chale, at the end of the day, like
I don't know why people view things that way. It is perspective at the end of the day. But then come on.
The reason we see like dancers, like more men take advantage of dancing. Like you check like Rockefeller. Even though he really expand like gasoline and kerosene and engines like throughout the country, it still take advantage of like take that monopoly, that one at the back.
Oh yeah.
Like definitely with them to go to them extremes to like, yo, Chale, your man you do things so boy, he kicked out all so you hear the story actually. All them small companies, it kicked them out. It reduced. It will go new states. It go Philly. It will go Philadelphia like this. Then will reduce the kerosene in price. Come low, right to the point say it break even.
Yeah.
The way the other small companies they no go fit.
So then they will operate on the margins. So
they control most of the pipeline.
Yeah.
They know the fit. Then it go kick them out. It do say we get that money for it. But Charlie, it kicked like bunch minutes out. Like,
That
I
be,
know, you know, good.
I think practices like that be why like that antitrust
Oh,
thing is
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I mean,
That be the first time
genuinely, yeah,
it starts that.
yeah, genuinely, some people they abuse the thing. You actually for talk
mhm.
and say, Massa, if you overplay your hands,
Yeah.
or say try one, because then like you're overplaying your hands, then you are, I mean, using some sort of like business malpractices to sort of like,
Mhm.
I mean, abuse that thing. But Charlie,
At the end of the day, there is a competition really. Yeah, like if you spy the US,
Mhm.
one of the things where they make the US like stand out widely be like that free market. Competition from
100%.
everywhere.
Mhm.
You first actually step up your game.
Yeah.
Like it no be like some
Which means
something
they
with boy.
I swear.
You first step up your game. So
Mhm.
it check like every single time somebody they think of innovative way
Yeah.
to move one step ahead. Innovative way to be like to the top.
Yeah.
Which I mean, in a way, I mean everything getting in pros and in cons.
Oh yeah.
In a way,
Definitely.
it be stressful. It makes like it puts stress on a lot of things. But then at the end of the day, it's
That be
still
what they make we survive, then progress, then everything.
That is the thing. So of Charlie, you know, we feel like them socialist communities and socialist
But
countries like that, the way them they suffer.
I swear, but I mean, that be like it be something was some of these things like, you know, computer, phone, watches and stuff, them can make like sort of too common. Like with the thing say it is normal or we could always have been there. Like those things, regardless of like whatever it happened, could have always been made. But it is not true, right? Like we get these smartphones and everybody they think, oh, Apple, iPhone come. Just like that. Oh, cool, like stop. Apple could feel make something because this one you know they be. You know they say we make like very like arrogant. Meanwhile, like if you go back, just say like 70 years, where when you go talk somebody say this year or this decade, people could make something like that. It will almost like people will figure say it be like witchcraft or something.
Yeah.
But then free market and all of those things make those things like, you know, normal way, you know, like with the feel say, you know, people way then they protest capitalism. Fine, people will feel abuse the thing, which is like we need to always have guardrails, one way or the other, right? One way or the other. But I mean, like for me, I always talk say the guardrails should actually be, I mean, very low so that, you know, you don't sort of like impede progress, right? But then people don't go extreme and talk say, nah, you know, this guy be too rich. They're not rich. Like if Elon Musk get 200 billion, it's not like he didn't room they print the money. Where the government say he could use the money. No, they create something where the market they talk say, oh okay, we dey value this thing, so this is it. When the funny thing is say, free market actually be very cruel. So if you do something where you actually be fraud, papa, you go simple.
You go fall quick.
DeepSeek come, Nvidia lose $600 billion a day.
Hey, enemy stock akofum. I swear. I check out.
This and can come be say 600 billion. But I mean, like it check like it be 2 weeks now. So I mean, like it build back up. But
I swear.
they release DeepSeek for China at, I mean, those like AI stuff. But then check like the money we then take to be lower. But I mean, I don't know. See,
And they take like $5 million do or something.
I swear, we.
Some Odson, or 200 billion.
Some Oldman they spend the most. They get OpenAI get like 40 billion from Mayoshi Son. You know Son? I mean you know that guy.
Son.
Yeah, Mayoshi Son. Son like
Who that?
Oh, this rogue investor. Oh, you know,
I know.
He be Japanese. He do some kind of like press conference plus Trump recently. I don't know if you see him or some guy. He did. Oh, what be his funny name? Say,
SoftBank.
SoftBank.
I mean, I hear of SoftBank.
Yeah,
that one I know. Say,
your guy.
Their manners them they do some wild
I swear.
investments. I swear.
Your money investment
Yeah.
taxes there, you be kill our rough.
Them men they do some wild investments. The
You know-
SoftBank be wild.
Yeah, SoftBank be very
I hear
wild.
of SoftBank. I don't really hear of the guy.
Yeah, Mayoshi, yeah. They invest 40 billion for OpenAI inside Whyyy, check like them a new valuation go over $200 billion or something like that. Is it 200?
Yeah, check like that.
Is it 200?
Let's go.
Yeah, I hope I'm right. But yeah, you see, that be when so like if you go place like Africa, right? I don't know what they are doing, really. They do beku. Like how can you literally like have an example going on, right? But then you say, oh nah.
But that one way I go force you on that. Like we always the one compare like Africa to like the way like the state of like the West and them European countries and like China and medicine. So, where at the first say it actually be wrong.
It not be wrong. I will correct you on that point. The thing is say at the end of the day, we are humans on planet Earth where we get energy from the sun. It is either positive chaos or negative chaos.
But that's for the grassroots.
We are going back to the start of the universe, cosmic micro background. It's about like
big bands all coming.
I swear. The thing is say at the end of the day, we are all human beings. We are almost wired the same way. The only difference be like the kind of like geographic, like location where you define yourself. So China in the like 40 years ago wasn't like this. Never. Like, I mean, China was like almost like very poor. If the World Bank funding, then Deng Xiaoping in sort of like in leadership, where he come the West, where you say, the way you see these things, they go on for a year, why can't China do the same thing? China is still like a communist state. Like how then Chairman Mao way then they do communism. But then Deng Xiaoping after Chairman Mao we come West we can't see the development where you say make we do the same thing. The same thing way Japan do. But me like I did like Japan model because Japan will be communist state. Then they change, they get prime ministership and those things. So. But Japan the that era Oda Nobunaga Dema era self then
the samurai.
Yeah, like it about
a wild state of Japan. wild east.
Hideyoshi them like
Hideyoshi.
It about like it
sometimes
like
every
hey I love Hideyoshi Oda Nobunaga then who this guy's what be name?
I forget. I swear.
I swear.
I forget him. Yeah,
when I think you see, they were almost sort of like like secluded from the rest of the world. So it be an island right there. But then as they get into contact plus the rest of the world, like Britain and those kinds of things, with them, like do
but
the same
Japan
thing.
Be wild state too. Like Japan actually be that it be like wow.
But then it be divided into those like families, then clans, then those 18 some.
But like I talk say like now them do on that same. I would talk to them do on that same level of like development, but
they weren't. They weren't like until them come into contact. The thing is say, like at the end of the day, you have that sort of like thing, right? Like you have that sort of like high level of wanting to do something. Japan always have the discipline. They have the discipline, they have the zeal to do those things. But then it was like a negative energy because they were using that to sort of like fight amongst themselves. Like the samurai and those things. The sword.
They go colonize Korea.
You about like swordmanship and those kind of things. But then channel from that era come the Western kind of like thing, no? Where then channel I'm into, this free market. So like if you go China, like if you go Japan, in terms of development challenge, those people are like far ahead.
I know when the best way they fall off way bash me Mongolia.
Yeah.
Mongolia fall off like what be the guy named Chef?
Genghis.
Yes.
Mm.
Like from that like point of like being a superpower in the East, man,
Yeah.
we don't fall off tonight. Like
Mhm.
literally nobody dey hear of Mongolia. You go hear of Mongolia.
Now
Maybe
it be
Kashmir.
Stefano Ricci where you go. Stefano Ricci go shoot video for them. Oh, Charlie.
Stefano Ricci go shoot video for them. Guy.
I mean, like, it be those things. There is always the energy they come, right?
Mhm.
It is what you use the energy for. So, I mean, Japan and all of those people, they're not different from like Africans, right? It's like the thing they there. US borrow capitalism from Netherlands. Take off as then won't fight like the British. Them actually go, John Adams go Netherlands say to go take loan to come and fund the war.
Mhm.
Netherlands, that be where capitalism then like everything starts from. Then them borrow some like except of the constitution from Switzerland. Like it about all of
Mhm.
those places. So I mean the thing is say the universe has like rules, right?
Mhm.
The universe is flat. I always they use the like analogy say if you born to be YD, whether in Ghana, whether like in any place, right, where fire dey there. If the kiddie go near the fire where he taking hand go chuck inside her, well the universe says that oh this be like a new kid. They don't know anything.
Ah.
The fire no go burn them.
So soon, yes.
Yes. So the universe doesn't care whether you are even a kid. You have to know, right? You have to know. That'd be why maybe like, I mean, the sensory nerves did or something. It about then on a higher level, it will show you see there are universal rules and like laws, right? They are always there. So if something works out, the US borrowed this thing. The only reason why the US, comes surpass Britain and all of those places, then take the level of freedom, go another level. It about and then capitalism they go hand in hand plus like a lot of freedom, right? And I always they talk say a, a society which can surpass US be a society which can further decentralize US demo system of like the federal system where sort of like the country administration is
But I don't
divided.
say only be that. It be population to them.
I know the feel say
Well,
population demo, and
every country, what be the richest country in Africa be Nigeria. Nigeria be 200 million.
but not necessarily because China is almost like 1 billion more than the US, but the US far surpass China in terms of like GDP per capita.
You sure?
Oh yeah. Far. US only be like 300 million or so. China be like 1.2 or something. But then GDP per capita far.
Population
No
as in like
no
the
country.
one with the highest population will like succeed though. I mean, other things they inside, but I talk say like you didn't hear huge population to sort of become like a superpower. Rome be the same.
Superpower be, like at the end of the day, it comes, it comes to military. I mean, that one they go beyond just
Like I don't talk about
military
like
and those things.
fighting per se, like to become like a state, like a powerful state, or like to have like a strong economy. Population really they play a hand in them.
But Switzerland is like very rich. Like
And be
rich.
very rich.
Rich, then be like very rich, but then the population be very low.
Yeah, but
I mean, relatively.
But compared to the US now, they're not the US in level.
Switzerland,
But China is like second.
No, China them own. China them own actually be like, I mean, the reason why it might be wrong comparing those two, right? Be say China be like let's say 1.2. I'm not gonna say 1.2, but let's say 1.2 because plus or minus, right? Whatever you go do, there'll still be like more than billion. Wow. But let's say 1.2 billion, right? Where the GDP be like, let's say 27 trillion. Where US be 300 million. Where the GDP be like 27 trillion. The one way be more powerful.
Yes, more powerful.
Yeah,
but
so
that's what I talk say like, no matter what you go do, population they play a hand in.
Oh yeah, population
like,
is important.
Population.
That one there. I mean,
so of
right. I don't say be huge because huge you need to be relative to.
in reality,
At what point?
like
More than how?
to a point where their states will feel actually survive on their own. Like Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
the men's when they go Super Bowl, be wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fact that US them are spending power be way higher than China them are spending.
Oh yeah, way higher.
WWE WrestleMania,
Mm.
one ticket for the front day be like $2,000.
Eh.
Yo, we check the tickets.
And then
The one way you did back
$794.
way, the only telescopation, $794. You did the back the way you did spy plus
Oh, really?
telescope. Guy. Joe, like
Hey, WWE be expensive like that.
yeah, WrestleMania. You walk.
So I'm sure NBA near MCC.
Yeah, the way we feel, but that $25.
I swear.
I'm not really inspired. The way we feel. LeBron James come again, bet you always a 200.
I swear.
But the thing is, see, like spending power, like the way the states they like, no matter what you go do, no, like India be like 1 billion or 1.4 cent. China be 1.2. Fine. When you take these individual states now, compared to the US, no, US now spending power be wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That be the GDP per capita.
Mm-hmm. US be way like them be very powerful, them get credibility. Like trust the US. Like even if you go China where they come out from US, then they trust you more.
Yeah.
If you come out from China where you come US,
I
the way you really
I just want for plane and see.
I swear.
What the plane see? The ice they come from your body now. Kai. I swear.
At the end of the day, like it be the way what structure the economy the way like the purchasing power of the people today inside.
Yeah.
Like you spy like them menace or them Beatles and them menace, them come from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Them come make huge for US.
Mm-hmm.
Where US in marketing then in influence over the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make big for US. We literally make
that be
big
your
in the
everywhere.
everywhere. Adele make big, like she can't make big for the US.
Yeah.
She make big for everywhere.
The Grammys and things, yeah.
Like so, in a way, no, like, but anything you see, even if the purchasing power be high, we imagine say US be like 30 million. Still no go fit get that hold on like that economy.
I mean, there might be some points there, but I mean, all the like examples they point to the fact say, I mean, well, like it's not like entirely true, but then if we had some kind of like cutoff, the only thing we bad be say you don't have to get like a population collapse, like how South Korea then Japan, like the trend. It's like but forget population collapse. Say off. Where the thing is say okay, so if US be 300 million, right, and then everything has been measured for the 300 million now, for dip below the 300 million, you actually for the grow from the 300 millions on and on and on and on, then like apples. The only thing is if at 300 million we have measured some things and then you dip below the 300 million now, that is when issues become some way. But I mean,
I don't want to talk like spending power be like
actually they count.
Wow.
I mean, so if you get huge population where you get like
compare
huge spending power, that one
huge
that
population with huge spending power. It'd be wow.
Oh yeah.
Like you see,
it'd be wow.
Nigeria self, like the number of rich men for Nigeria be wow.
But Nigeria be very poor.
Nigeria is very poor, but very rich. Literally,
it be concentrated. So like
the richest black man be from Nigeria. Like they've got like
Nigeria, everything there though.
Yo, they've got like 4 or 5 minutes for the Forbes list of billionaires.
Yeah.
Like more rich men is there. More poor men is there.
Yeah.
If the same with like China, more rich people there.
I do some research.
Poor people there.
Check like over 60% of Nigerians be poor.
Yeah.
Then get some like indicators be we like healthcare, housing, and those kinds of things on. Where then the percentage be like very high. I do the research.
So imagine see the rest of the population where them actually be like middle class apples.
Yeah.
They actually get like that kind of purchasing power. See they like the difference you go make if actually like 80% were like above middle class.
Yeah.
It gonna be wild. Like
it go be
bunch
wild,
of the population for here be like middle class and above.
yeah.
Them eradicate them, like them really eradicate, like them lower that poverty rates for here. Mom, like literally 16-year-old will feel go work and save up $100, go buy Nike shoes.
Can you imagine? Meanwhile, if you did GH,
$100 you will see
$100.
boy. What be the conversions? You know, be like 1,600 or something.
I don't know. Sir. You go Makola.
Yeah. Rather burn.
You go Makola and go buy some.
The body poppy definitely see that kind of one.
That be what I know the Bible say. Like, it comes down to that be the universal law, because at the end of the day, if you take iPhone Go GH, people they buy. So then there is an incentive to do that. If there is an incentive to even own things like cars and those kind of things, we can compare, because like if you come here, people they won't buy phones. If you go GH, people they won't use nice things.
The reason why I talk about
the only thing we say, they are lazy in terms of, not like the people are lazy and they don't want to work. No, in terms of like challenging the society to sort of like adopt free market, then sort of like strive towards, like a system like US them own.
But then it starts from leadership.
That be the thing. Like if you go Africa, or let's say GH, most like African countries, we don't know the context, but let's say GH, right? GH, the people be nice. The people are hardworking. Like, people they work. GH, people they work.
Sure.
People they work for GH. But somebody tells you, people be lazy. People don't be.
Man, is the work for Africa. You are spice from the.
Man, is the work.
I spice from the.
The things we go do for GH.
Hey, then go Burkina Faso. Follow this guy, then you check on your family or something. Your man they work like they dig up gold. Yo, your man go dig the whole month. The gold he gets. My finger nail this one. Yo,
but who call the Niger virgin? People they work, people they work, right? And then
Chale.
Then that be the thing. Energy will always be emitted, right? Energy will always be emitted. But at the end of the day, what are the systems in place? Because here, people they work. GH, people they work. But then the system where the incentive, right, that is created by the system, it about GH, it not be motivating. So like if you did there every the one worker, the incentive you will get self below.
It is tough for me, like
poor leadership.
US was served by like leaders that had that kind of vision.
Oh yeah.
Same with China. India to do the same thing. Rwanda be wild place right there. The guy pass.
I not study Rwanda because I know they like the actually, but yeah.
Yo, your man they do some wild things. That's I rap some SAB on number the time I did college. Rwanda they do some wild things. That president he come.
I don't like that guy.
You didn't like him, but
you know the matter actually.
Changed like the way it changed that face of like Rwanda, right? Like wait a minute. Cleanliness come there, they try change that whole like negative tourism way now you did something positive. It be wow. The same way it happened to Singapore. It is starts from leadership. Like Singapore, visionary leadership where it gets strong backbone.
That be you know say that Singapore thing always the funny music of like Lee Kuan Yew, right? Like everybody almost decide Lee Kuan Yew. Because the guy be crazy. The guy ambition. That guy come GH. If Prophet really day way then sit inside be that guy. We get like independence around the same time. Your man come GH. Can't see her in Chroma, they do things now. You say, Chale, Ghana in the next 10 years is poor.
When them kill the guy.
He's poor.
He talks say he's poor.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, he predicts it the way in Chroma they run things, Ghana no go reach it. Sake of like he say, I know the one going to this, sake of like it belong, but the whole thing is then again, Singapore, right? They wanted independence and they got it. But Lee Kuan Yew, in one was, even if you could get the like independence now, the British are not like the system way then they use, you know.
Mhm.
It not be bad system, right? They have been able to build like the British Empire based on that system. So even if you go push them out, make you know, talk say, oh, say coffee, they push them out, you know, the system will be guy, which was free market capitalism, right?
Mhm.
Singapore, I mean, push them out, and then at the end of the day, they like adopted the free market. If you go Asia, then it call them like the Monaco of the East. Because of that guy, he come GH way, he say the way Nkrumah they doing things, you know, right? You've pushed the British out, but you actually have to adopt capitalism. But then Nkrumah was like a Marxist, right? That be when like you make you talk say, nah, the kind of trajectory where the country they sort of like they go on, you know, go last. There's some guy be they Nkrumah in administration inside. Kobo do saying.
What did you?
Charlie, your man in Roby, minister at large, so or minister without portfolio or something like that. I think it be the same thing. Minister without portfolio. Where your man order yacht from Miami. As at that time,
On a new view. I swear.
he order golden bed. He order golden bed, but then you see, then it be corruption and those things. Look when you can't see those things. Look when you say country where. I mean, poor country where, you know, like, it start out with, I mean, some minister day there, they buy golden yacht. I mean, they pop champagne for yacht inside. Around 1950 something, or said 1960 something. As at that time,
Your man saw the
your
future.
man to the brag say,
Another
Charlie,
one.
he get this, he get that. Look when you despite the guys that was saying, nah, Charlie, GH go suffer.
I swear.
True. Like, I mean, it dey in memoir inside. I say I go read the memoir. I no read full yet, but like I know the essay. Talk pepe. Leadership. Right? The thing is, if it works, it works. That is like the universal law. So whether Africa or whatever it is, you have to sort of like, I mean, like adopt what works, right? Like, you know, they mean say, oh, ABR, obey ABR, like everything to their teeth, because societies are like different.
Yeah.
But then humans always want to sort of like maximize their satisfaction, always want to maximize freedom, always want to maximize something, right? So then you have to adopt the system that goes, you know, hand in hand with something. If you go GH idea, the government is like almost in charge of probably like 60% of the economy or 70% of the economy. I mean, come on.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I talk like.
Leadership be
It's start from leadership. Like if you get leader way, you get that vision, then everybody will follow.
Yeah.
If you really not get leader way, you get that vision, it always go fall apart. So like where the population really know they don't really get a choice.
Yeah.
Than to just be in there and just suffer. Unless them them change your environment.
Even now, when the funny thing is, then I think about this thing. Think of the transportation. I mean, across the globe can make like, you know, very common than, let's say, cheaper, right? That's why people they feel go places easily. If we were in a world where planes no day or like ships no day, where you are actually confined in that society, and the way wars go pie, think of like, you know, say you don't go feel go anywhere, right? You are confined to that area. So if some leader they top way he the fool or like, you know, they do you don't say you don't go feel go anywhere, where you to the suffer. So what is your next action? Is to depose the leader. Yeah, but cause
then who will come top?
Again, then the person you will come top. That be the cool way that it happen for GH. So now somebody go there and you talk say, oh, this one will do well, you know, they do this, then this one will come. Or bad will do the
same thing.
Same thing.
It really be Chale. It's a god boy. You can do anything, but if your leadership no action,
yeah. I mean,
projective.
The most powerful document ever written as of now, the US Constitution. Because it be the US Constitution where it made a society so.
It actually be the Bible. Then will come this your book. Then will come.
You swear.
I swear. If it's there at
I
the top.
swear. I swear. But the US Constitution, first, then it be Magna Carta. Then, you know, the US Constitution where it borrow from Switzerland, it borrow from Netherlands.
Mhm.
That be why US, check like this. That's why they talk say that. So if you are using data, the thing is the next society that will surpass the US is to have a constitution that improves upon the US Constitution. Then, well, I mean, all other things being equal in terms of
All other-
population.
you-
All other things being
The state of the world will change, right? The way the direction will be different.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It changed from the time when the Roman be like superpower.
mhm.
Where it change direction go like the French. Where it change direction go like the English.
Yeah.
Where the English hold our mind, where they establish this kind of society, right?
Mhm.
So literally the society where it be established, right? It be sort of a joint force of like the whole like Europe, but then the focal point would be like literally like English space,
yeah.
be like that. But it doesn't depend on where the world would.
I mean, all other things being equal.
All other things being equal, Charlie.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a free market sense, isn't it?
That's why we forgo create a city for the
And revolve.
All right, Charlie.
Innit?
We end up. This be on our first episode. Check like
First episode where you go intense soon.
rabbit hole in doors.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole in doors. But I mean,
Why is it go into
in? There are so many questions to be asked. Like there are so many things to talk about. So the next episode, why?
That's we don't get subject for one. We'll come tap the ask why.
Then you go flow, sir.
In flow, then go.
If not a few follower, it don't be anything. Because reason we know we don't know where we start from. We reach.
You don't know where you start from where you reach here, Charlie.
But that be the thing. So
we are terrible human beings who make crazy assumptions of the world in front of us.
Make no take them serious because Charlie, we don't know what we talk about.
Maybe
I swear. So we are definitely in it.
Hard.
Never that.